Okay, so just being able to now, really connect all the dots together, right? Because all of this information I am hearing is, all brand new. I'm connecting the dots to finally know Paw, is who we talking about to a certain degree, because just listening and registering it all together is who brung the start of trying to bring two family household together to start it off, because that's not traditionally what you see. And then it takes down, long story short, to my dad, my dad to your dad, and my grandmother kind of parting ways. And now you're saying that it's to the point where my grandfather is now trying to make a living working at the shop with Paw at this point, right?
Yep. So yeah, so now he's at the shop, and this is, for me, so let's backtrack just a little bit, just so I can give you more understanding of what's happening at this moment in this time span. So when his brother gets murdered, and
how old is he?
He is 15.
So you're not even thought of. He's 15. Like, you're not even thought of.
15 years old. No. Yeah, 15.
But still, at this point, you're not thought
15,
of.
16 years old. No, I am. When he's murdered, I'm a baby.
Oh, okay.
I have channeled into the world. I know nothing, but I'm a baby.
But
right?
you are born, though.
I'm born when he's murdered, right? And because of the climate, because of all the murdering going on, and people being willing to kill you regardless of who's in the house, they'll come in here and get everybody in the house, right? So my mama was like, I can't be here. We can't be next to you. If we next to you and retaliation comes, then that's dangerous for us.
None of this happens.
None of this.
We not even here talking to each other.
None of this happens, right? Yeah. You understand? So instead, she leaves St. Louis because it's so serious. Because it's such a serious thing, she chooses to totally leave St. Louis and go.
And you as a kid,
I'm a baby.
And I'm saying, you as a baby, you don't choose that. You didn't choose to up and leave and say, "Oh, I can go."
I didn't choose
to leave your dad. Not have your father, because it's deeper than you. We gonna leave, but you don't have your daddy in your life no more.
Yeah,
to a certain degree, because you ain't there now. I got you.
So, and that is something that's occurring. And I have no understanding of this thing that's occurring in my life right now, right? And it's impacting me in a way.
And you can't even control it.
I no control over anything, but it's impacting me. So my understanding of who my people was early on was people in Detroit. That was the people who was my people from 0 or a baby to 6 years old. Right. But during that time, this is the time when things are going on, and my father, that happened and things happen. And now my father even leaving town and stuff some. You understand what I'm saying? So over those 6 years, things kind of die down and get back to some type of normalism, I guess. And my mama decide, okay, it's time to leave Detroit, time to come back to St. Louis. So at 6, for me, this is really where my consciousness of my father, my father's family, they'll say, you were coming all along, right? I don't know this though. I can't tell you. I can't tell you though. I can't, in my mind, in my memory, I can't tell you times where I was. Right? Until we have now back on the other side, and I'm in St. Louis and I'm having to spend time with you now. Right? So that's where my consciousness of my own father comes into play. So is it impacting my life? Already, I'm impacted. I don't even know, I'm not connected to my father. You never had that. Never did you know not that you was connected to your father. You understand? Because I made sure that was going to be the case, that you were going to be connected to me. Why? Because my life was different. because that was not the thing that happened in my life, right? And for me, starting to watch him, I saw him a certain type of way. Even though he was tough, he was the toughest dude I know that I ever seen when I see my father, right? So I see him that way. I see him like Superman, like he indestructible. Can't nobody do nothing to this man.
Are you the only one that see that though? Or does he give that persona to everybody that's how he is? Because I don't know.
I can say that the things that I've seen him do, he could smack a grown man in the mouth and the grown man ain't gonna do nothing but take it. As a child, to see that when
I mean, that's what I'm saying. All I hear, because I've been in St. Louis and I done heard different people than your grandfather this, your grandpa that, you know. So for you to say, oh, he's Superman, for you to say to me, to other people, they just said he was almost
living legend.
Yeah, he was almost Superman.
Yeah.
But I mean, I would never know. You know, all I know is hear what you say, what this person say, to be able to say that that's what it was. You know,
but I watched it, I saw it, and I had to figure out how to be, right? I had to figure out how to flow with my father now, be with my father now, be with my father's family now, you know? And I did. I figured it out. I got through. My cousin became my brother. My little cousin became like my brother. My aunties became like mamas to me. You know what I'm saying? It happened, but it didn't happen early. It happened after the fact, after I came back, after all the things that happened to send us away and to cause me to lose a connection, cause me to lose that thing that inherently your child knows that his father is not going to harm him, right? Inherently, you knew that I wasn't going to hurt you. Even if I yelled, even if I was angry, you knew I wasn't going to hurt you, right? But for me, I had to figure that out when I got home. I had to figure out that my daddy ain't going to hurt me. My daddy loved me. And that does something when you have to go be that, when you have to go and figure that thing out, you know? So watching him early on, I saw him like that. But we're talking about early 80s. I'm 76, 6 years old, 82, right? By the time we get to 85, 86, things are changing. Things are really changing.
In a good way or bad way?
Both. Perception wise.
Because you're getting older. You're seeing stuff a little bit different.
You're getting older. You're seeing it. I'm getting comfortable with, I'm comfortable now to a certain degree with, okay, I can go there and I don't feel frightened and I can function. I'm fine. I can go over there, have a good time with my cousin, and you know what I'm saying? But if my father got to a point where he had to say something, he never had to tell me nothing 2 times. Never did he have to say something. He only whooped me twice in my life in 13 years. Between 6 and 13, 2 times. Because whatever he said, I was going to move. I wasn't going to do him like I did mama. Mama say do it. She might say it
3 times.
3, 4 times before you get it. You understand? But on the other side, wasn't none of that. It was first time, okay, you got to come to the school because I messed up. I got it. You won't have to come back ever again. You understand? That was the kind of man that he was. And I watched him go to work, get dirt under his nails, come home, clean himself up, hang out, do his things. And then it got to a place where I saw him in a way where I was like, what's going on right now? what is happening right now, right? And I'm saying what's happening, and I'm just a kid. I am 10, 11, right? 9, 10, 11, somewhere in there. And I'm saying those that are older watching this, you'll know the time period when Eddie Murphy did Golden Child, and he broke out with the leather trench, with the leather hat. He had a certain type of hat he wore that was leather with the leather trench. And my father, I seen my father one time riding my bike with my friends, and he, in the neighborhood, and he just see us in the neighborhood, stop, and he trench coat down, leather hat, goes in his pocket, pulls out more money than I'd ever seen in my life. Like fantasy looked like money to me as a child, right? Like, Dad, how you got all that money?
What you doing?
What are you doing,
what
Dad?
You got going, man?
And my friends, they looking at me like, dude, what your daddy doing? What does your dad do? I'm like, my dad,
he work at the shop with
my
grandpa. Well, I think we do.
Right? But I'm seeing it before I see it. I'm seeing it before I see what's going on in the back, right?